The Great Pancake Disaster. In the small, tricky town of Butterville, there was an annual tradition everyone eagerly awaited. The Great Pancake Festival. It was a day filled with laughter, syrup, and of course, pancakes of every imaginable size and flavor. But the highlight of the festival was the pancake toss, a competition to see who could flip the largest pancake without dropping it.
All the top bakers participate, not even bakers, also homemakers also try to be a part of this festival.
This year, the festival had an unexpected hero, a clumsy, good hearted baker named Harold. Harold owned the town's only bakery, Harold's Happy Bakes, and was famous for two things: his widely creative recipes and his knack of disaster.
Harold's recipes were indeed tasteful, but his hilarious nature were more famous among the town.
The big idea. A week before the festival, Harold decided he would win the pancake toss this year. He had never competed before, but after watching the event for years, he felt it was his time to shine. I am going to make the biggest pancake Butterwilly has ever seen, Harold announced to his cat, Whiskers, who blinked at him in mild disinterest.
First, he start making big list of groceries. Seems like he is going for a war and will be the last day to buy all groceries. He don't want to miss a chance to win at any cost. What if the eggs or flour finish before time? He muttered himself while making a list of groceries.
Harold spent the next few days gathering ingredients.
He did the groceries not only from the local markets, he went other towns to get the colorful sprinkle to make the pancake toss more vibrant.
Sacks of flour, gallons of milk, dozens of eggs, and an industrial sized bottle of vanilla extract. His plan was simple: make a pancake so massive it would leave the judges speechless. The preparation. On the morning of the festival, Harold rolled out his secret weapon, a custom made oversized frying pan that looked more like a satellite dish. Harold Dad once customized the pan for making big Indian style rotis. The townsfolk gathered around, curious and amused by Harold's ambitious plan. Are you sure about this, Harold? Asked Mrs. Butterworth, the mayor. Absolutely, Harold replied confidently. This is going to be legendary. He poured the butter into the giant pan, which he had set up over an open fire. The butter sizzled and bubbled, filling the air with the sweet smell of vanilla. The flip hard around the town. When the pancake was finally ready, it was a sight to behold, golden brown, perfectly round and as big as a wagon wheel. Harold grabbed his custom spatula, which was essentially a repurposed snow shovel, and prepared for the flip. All right, everyone, stand back, he warned. With a deep breath, Harold slid the spatula under the pancake and had with all his might. The pancake soared into the air, flipping gracefully as the crowd grasped in awe. But then disaster struck. The pancake didn't land in the pan. Instead, it caught a gust of wind and began its journey across Butterville, the pancake's wild adventure. The pancake flew over the town's square, narrowly missing the mayor's hat. It bounced off the clock tower, rolled down Main Street, and crashed through the window of the local dinner, where it landed on a table of unsuspecting customers. Free pancake! Shouted a teenager, grabbing a piece before the dinner owner chased them out. But the pancake wasn't done yet. It rolled out the door and down the hills, picking up speed at its barrel towards the Butterville farm. The pancake saves the day. At the farm, a group of cows had escaped their pen and were wandering dangerously close to the highway. The pancake, now rolling behemoth, spooked the cows, causing them to turn around and run back into their pen. Farmer just scratched his head as he watched the pancake continue its journey. Why will be that's one New York breakfast. The grand finale. The pancake finally came to stop in front of the festival stage where it was met with thunderous applause. Harold, panting and covered in flour, arrived moment later. Well, he sat catching his breath. I guess I won't be flipping it again. The judges, impressed by Harold's creativity and the pancake's unintended heroics, declare him the winner of the pancake toss.
All the kids of the town were so happy to see the giant pancake flying and shouted the best day ever. Harold gave all the kids in the town chance to decorate the pancake with the sprinkles, and kids happily sprinkled the pancake and made it look like the sprinkle mountain. Harold's pancake became a legend. Pancakes in all over the town.
From that day on, the story of Harold's flying pancake became a cherished tale in Butterville. The town even erected a statue of Harold's holding his giant spatula with the words, "To Harold's, the man who flipped, flew, and fed the town." And every year at the Pancake Festival, someone would shout, "Let's see if this year's pancakes can fly." Here ends the pancake story of Harold's. But if you want to know and listen more stories or tales like this, please follow, subscribe, and like the channel. Thank you.